Hello, this is On the Lam, formerly the MGTOW Whisperer. Why did I change my name? Well, I noticed that MGTOW content providers have been getting demonized the past year or so. YouTube and feminists are all in it together, and they're at it again, killing off any man-related joy, male bonding, or information sharing that we need to impart with all men. In an effort to control us and to try to rule the world and get us back to the plantation, these entities stop at nothing. So not to attract any attention to myself, I thought I just might change my name. That's alright though, because this new moniker I can cover more ground and other topics such as what happens in post-MGTOW, or what hobbies and interests do I have or other people do they have, or simply how to live a stress-free life and avoid dealing with a self-absorbed, monkey-branching nag of a woman that has never-ending needs and wants. So today's topic, I've decided just to choose this one at random, is the friend zone. What is the friend zone? Well, let me give you an example. When you go on a few dates, maybe your first, perhaps your second, or even your third, but definitely by your third date you'll know, you notice and feel something different, that she's not very sexually interested in you, but she really doesn't tell you up front. She has known by the first 15 minutes of your first date that you are not getting any of the golden vagina. You won't get a hug, a kiss, a blowjob, a handjob, nothing. She generally won't make that clear to you after the first date either. Why? Well, because she knows if she tells you you're not going to get laid, not now or ever, she could potentially lose out on your friendship, which is really a euphemism for all your resources. That could mean not being able to use you as an emotional tampon, lose out on all the free dinners, drinks, dancing, movies, free stuff, or just your company on those long, lonely nights when she's been pumped and dumped and needs a shoulder to cry on. You see, you're good enough to do everything that a boyfriend will do for her except sleep with her. She'll have sex with anyone on the planet as long as it isn't you, and she keeps it that way on purpose. Therein lies the inequality. She likes it that way. Why? Well, because tons of men are literally throwing themselves at her all the time, trying to do what you're trying to do, and she has her pick of the litter, and as she rides the cock carousel until she reaches around 30 years of age, when she hits the proverbial wall and her looks start fading and she gets fewer and fewer calls from men. She can still get a hard cock, just not that top 20% of the top tier alpha males that she feels she deserves. She wants you in the friend zone, and she needs you in the friend zone and many other unsuspecting men to always keep her stable full so that she always has somebody to extract something from. These guys in the friend zone may know each other, or she may simply keep them isolated so that they can't compare notes and split the program. Either way, you'll never know. Yes, she's that clever. There are many signs that you have arrived to that mythical place where no man dare goes except perhaps blue pill male orbiters, vaginas, manginas, white knights, simps, and the like. An alpha male will never find himself there. If anything, she is placed in his friend zone. The friend zone is not a real physical place, however. She does place you up on her shelf along with the others, and along with the Barbie dolls collection that she has, and many other stuffed animals that she has outgrown since she's reached puberty. Some of the signs are verbal, like when she says, "I just want to be friends," or maybe, "You're a nice guy, but what?" Or my favorite, "Can you feed my cats tonight? I have a date and may not be home until tomorrow." You, my friend, have just been placed in the friend zone. She may not even give you a clue either. She may just let you languish in torment and string you along. She does this so she won't lose out on any free stuff you may be providing her with, or any of your utility like helping her move, or manly advice, or physical muscle. She wants you to do all the heavy lifting, or any other services that you might be good at. Perhaps maybe a loan or two, or any of the hundreds of things that we men are useful for. I was once friend zoned and strung along and got tired of her saying, this is what she always said, no kidding. Time will tell. Time will tell. When I made a move or tried some romantic gesture, and she just simply pulls away, or when I cleverly inquired about us getting together, her only response was, only time will tell. Well, that's not a yes or a no and keeps you in the friend zone until you finally figure out that you've been played and we're never going to get any poontang anyway. Not from her, anyway. You will be, unbeknownst to you, kept in male purgatory, otherwise known as the friend zone. There were not many articles of the friend zone a few years ago. There are more of them today, as all of us men become more and more aware with all of the woman's shenanigans. But let alone any advice on how to get out of it a few years back. Yes, there is a way to get out of the friend zone, and I'm going to share that with you in a second. My advice to you, once you realize you have been friend zoned and you don't wish to remain there, there's one simple technique that it's so easy you'll just start laughing. And it works 100% of the time. And it's free and it's painless, but it works. And what is it? I'm going to share that with you right now. It's simply walk away. Just walk. And unfriend her from any social network you have, and delete her and block her phone number from your cell phone and home phone if you still have a landline. If she calls you, do not give in. It is a shit test from a shithead. If you are interested in dating, that's okay. That's your prerogative. Just move on to another one of the 51% of the female population. But please wear a condom and take it with you when you've shot your wad, because who knows, she may try and sperm jack you. Then your problems really begin. Okay, well, that's it. Thanks for visiting me. It's always nice to sit around and bullshit with old friends and make some new ones. Don't forget to use PayPal or Patreon if you feel so inclined to do so. Not for me. Don't even go to mine. I don't need the money. I've got plenty of my own. But what I am asking, that is, if you feel generous or philanthropic, give it to, or if you have any spare change that you can part with, give it to one of the many MGTOW content providers like John for MGTOW's Freedom, or his new site, Society for Men's Freedom, or John Nada, or Turd Flinging Monkey, or any of the many other great content providers out there. I have about a handful of go-to guys. I mean, many of us have started, the same way. Myself, back in, I think, early 2015, and I stumbled across Sandman. Great guy, great, he has great stuff. But somebody once said he's like MGTOW 01A, so you progress from there. Or you can still listen to his content. He's got some great stuff. But, we all progress, and we find the ones that we really resonates with us the most, which is okay, which is fine. And find the ones you like, and once you do, stick with them and support them. Show them some love. They deserve it. If you're a content provider yourself, you know that a lot of work and effort goes into them. It's just a thing where it's more of a labor of love. And if you make some coin out of it, great. If you don't, hey, that's good too. But again, just share the love, man. And as always, keep it real, keep it alive, and keep it for yourself. This is On the Lam signing off. Thank you.